everybody. Hope you're doing well out there. This glory quarantine carries on. It's day 35. Wow, can you believe we're 5 weeks into this thing? You know, if we'd started some new stuff, if we started new stuff on day one, we'd be like 1 week away from it being a new habit. It takes 40 days to make a new habit. 40 days on the mountain, 40 days in the desert. Lots of 40s. 40's good. Anyway, just wanted to talk to you today about finding bliss during your time in lockdown. Because there's bliss all around you. There's bliss outside in the garden, there's bliss in nature, there's bliss in the sunshine, there's bliss in the rain. What is bliss? Bliss is, it's this joy unspeakable. It's rapture. It's your everyday rapture. You know, the biblical kind, not the non-extra biblical kind. You know, it's being raptured with Jesus every moment of every day. It's waking up in the morning and being happy to be alive and be happy to be healthy, or if you're unhealthy, having faith to become healthy. It's bliss is just knowing He's there, being grateful for everything. It's practicing the presence. It's looking at your family and being grateful that you're with them and that they're all healthy and with you. You know, bliss is if you're apart from people. Bliss is knowing that the people you're apart from are well. Bliss is God in every day, everything. Bliss is Jesus Christ Himself hanging on the cross for you. Bliss is the Father God making that sacrifice on your behalf. Practicing the bliss. Practicing the everyday. Practicing the presence. Leaning back into the presence. And allowing His peace that surpasses all understanding to come up because He's in control, not you. Not the situation, not the news, which to rile you up for headlines so that they sell more newspapers or they get their channel watched more often. You know, the opposite of bliss, I think, is adrenaline. Now, adrenaline is like an addiction to fear. It gives you that little boost of chemical within your body. It makes you, actually gets you a little bit high. It's like the opposite. People become adrenaline junkies. They become work junkies, adrenaline junkies. They want to go on the next ride. They want the next bit of excitement. They don't know how to rest. Adrenaline is the physical chemical bliss coupled with anxiety instead of rest. Bliss comes from rest. It's the peace that surpasses understanding. It's the joy that was set before Him. It's whatever's good, whatever's noble, whatever's true, think on these things. Bliss is happiness unexplainable. Joy unspeakable. It's the exceedingly abundantly more than you can ask or imagine. That's bliss. Adrenaline addiction, as the opposite of bliss, is, you know, needing that hit of caffeine, or if you're a smoker, needing that hit of nicotine. It's the creating stuff around you consciously or subconsciously to create drama because you're addicted to the drama. Bliss is joy without chemical, without internal or externally introduced chemical. Bliss is being still and knowing that He's God. Bliss is enjoying everyday life every day. Bliss is when bad things come, you know it'll work for good. There's been a lot of talk about the various conspiracies behind why this virus happened or where it's come from or who caused it, because people want a scapegoat. But there's only one scapegoat. Annually, they used to have to take a goat and put the sins of the nation on it and kill the goat to get the sins forgiven from God for a year. The ultimate scapegoat is Jesus Christ. He was the goat who had the sins put upon Him and went on the cross for eternal forgiveness. We don't need a scapegoat. Okay? We don't, if we're aware that there's something else going on, and we know there's something else going on, we don't need to know the intimate details of who and what and why. God will bring justice. Don't worry. God will bring justice. He loves justice. He says vengeance is his. You don't need to know. You're on a need to know basis. You don't need to know. It's just robbing you of your peace, thinking there's some conspiracy, thinking that like your pride messes with you. You're like, oh, I need to know. I don't want to be taken advantage of. I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to be a dupe. You can be awake and be aware, but not let it bother you, and be in peace and be in bliss. Practice the presence, guys. Enjoy the presence. Enjoy the fact that he's God and he's in control, and remain in bliss. And don't let anything steal it from you. From Pearl and I, Glory Company, we love you so much. We hope that you take this on board and lean back and rest in the bliss and whatever's good, noble. Love, joy, peace. Think on those things. I know I'm mixing a lot of verses together, but why not? Love you guys so much. Speak to you soon.